Okay, so we're going to find a side balance here. As you lie down on your side, draw the one arm long and straight, palm facing down, and rest your head on your arm. So finding this side balance, we stack the shoulders, the hips, the knees and the ankles. Make your adjustments until you feel that you are able to just rest here and let the side of your body melt down into the mat. Enjoy your breath. And just notice how this top hip is feeling. Let it rest. Okay, then we start to challenge the balance as we draw the front arm all the way up to the sky. A little bit of movement into the shoulder. You'll find that you need to draw that pelvic floor up and the belly in strong to keep you supported without rocking forward and back. Changing direction with your circles, maybe making them a little bit bigger. And then reach up and out of the shoulder. Then draw the hand along the top leg to draw the shoulder away from your ear. Reach all the way up again. And then turn the hand around, slide the back of the hand behind your waist until the fingertips touch the ground behind you. Roll that shoulder away and kind of hook your shoulder blade up and off the back of your ribs, and just getting rid of any stickiness there. Drawing your pelvic floor up and reaching all the way up to the sky. Raining your fingers down, articulate those fingers, get the joints moving, rotate your wrist, and always do this as often as you need to through your practice, so that you're not pushing hard down onto the ground through your hand and your wrist, because it's the core that's keeping you strong in this side balance. Pop your feet up, draw the toes towards your knees, inhale, and then push away through the toes. Then press away through the heels, toes to the knees, and push away. Find that sigh with your exhale. Again. Pop the bottom foot down, keep the top foot at hip height, and then bring the knee into your chest. Open the knee up, keep the foot low, and then draw a line with your toes up to the sky. Push through the heel of your foot and squeeze the thighs towards each other. Let's do that twice more. We're going to breathe with the action. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, open wide. Draw the toes to the sky. Press through the heel and squeeze. So it's nice smooth action. Breathing the knee in. Opening. Inhale. And squeeze. Good. Just rest there. And then draw the knees into a seated position. The knees are at hip height. And just gently draw this top hip crease back a little, so you're still stacking your hips. Let's take a moment to reach up, breathe in, rain your fingers down, open up the chest to the shoulder. So let's get deep inside the sacroiliac joint. This is where the tailbone is attached to the back of your pelvis. You can either bring your toes forward or just start from a bent leg position. Let's open up, bending the knee, and you're taking the hip through this full range of motion. When you're at the top, drive the heel away and behind you. So you'll feel the stretch running down the top front thigh, all the way to the back hip, heel. Now, as you draw the toes towards your knee, you're pushing through that heel. Feel it? Squeezing the glute, and then reverse the action. Full range of motion. The knee is coming up and as close towards the chest as is possible. Drop this knee down to the mat with control. When it's reached the mat, let go. Let the sacroiliac joint open up. Let it release. Breathe through it. And we're going twice more with this action. So up and open. Use your heel to drive the leg behind you. So you're lengthening out the back of the leg, you're strengthening through the front of the leg, the hip flexor is getting a good stretch, and then you bring it all the way up and over, dip the knee down, and you don't let go until the very last moment, and whew, give time for the pelvis to relax, and we'll go for one more. Up and over, push it away, feel it, stretch it, enjoy it, breathe with it, don't hold the breath, up and over, and down it comes. Taking the top arm up and over the side of your head, reach for that extended stretch, draw the toes in alignment with that top arm. So the top line of the body now is in a long straight line. Breathe into the stretch and exhale as you bring your elbow to your knee. Control your belly muscles. We breathe a long straight line, fingertips to tips of toes, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Give time for the full reach extension and the squeeze. 2 more. Squeeze your belly strong and roll over onto your tummy. Reach for your extended stretch. Allow the forehead to rest on the ground. Breathe into the stretch. Let the heels rock out and surrender. Give your body time to settle down. And have a look through your hands. Draw the hands underneath your shoulders. Press down into your forearms and elbows. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, coming into a Sphinx pose. So it's good to press the pubic bone down into the mat. Breathe in. And exhale to lift your head and your heart. Just have a little squeeze through the small of the spine. Breathe the belly into the mat. And then squeeze the belly strong. Again. Push through the forearms to lift your tailbone up. And walk your knees underneath your chest. I'm just going to counterbalance the curve of the spine. Drawing the hands all the way to the top of the mat. Have a good old stretch from the fingertips down to your tailbone. Breathing through the ribs, opening them up to the sky, and then let go. Let's have a look through the hands. Slowly drape them up and onto the top of your legs. As you prepare for the other side, take your time. So we're going to do the whole thing on the other side. This sequence has been a game changer for me and my back and hips. So rolling that shoulder away, allowing the head to rest. Remember how you set up before. Just give yourself a moment to settle the side body down and into the mat. Remembering this is a balance, so you may feel a bit wobbly and you'll always feel a bit different one side to the other. That's very normal. When you're there and you feel that you've stacked your shoulders, your hips, knees and ankles, we then reach up to the sky and start to challenge the balance again. Start with your small circles, reaching up, making it a bit bigger, and then change direction. If there's any clicking in your shoulder, it's just that you need to reach up a bit further and out of the shoulder, not just out of the elbow. And then draw the hand down the side of the leg, bringing that shoulder away from your ear, reaching up. Turn the hand around and slide the back of the hand behind your waist. So have a little moment here to roll that shoulder up and away, and you'll just hook the shoulder blade off the back of your ribs. Yeah. So we're opening up the ligaments of the chest and shortening and squeezing them behind us. This is all good for keeping our posture beautiful. And then reaching all the way up to the sky. Let's have a little flamenco down with the hand. Releasing, releasing, and place the perfect palm print down into the ground. I always blow my fingers, just widen up. Roll that shoulder away, and then pop the feet up and off the mat. Enjoy this strength in the belly to hold you there. Toes towards the knees. Breathe in. Point and press away. Exhale. Breathing it. Strong body, strong mind, and all working with a beautiful breath. So pointing and pressing away. And we drop that bottom foot down. Keep the top leg at hip height. We breathe the knee into the chest. Open it up. Draw your line to the sky. Push through the heel and squeeze the thighs towards each other. Keep that knee at hip height. Open it up to the sky, and squeeze. One more time. Pointing and squeeze. Good. Just settle. And then draw the knees in alignment with your hips, so you're sitting on your chair. Alright, pull that hip crease back just a tad, keeping your knees stacked, releasing the shoulder, and then let's open up the back of the pelvis as you bend your knee. Again, it's all mindful movement. Everything we do is always too fast. So we take our time to honour the body, dipping that knee down. When it's there, relax and focus your breath and attention into the back of the pelvis. Then we fire up from the pelvic floor, the belly, and start all over again. Pushing away, drive that heel behind until you feel the strength all the way through the back of your body and the length through the front of your body. All the way up and over. Dip it down and let go. Last time. Up and over. Driving it behind. Yes. Let go. Let's bring that top arm up and over for the stretch. Reaching the toes as far from the fingertips as possible, all in a beautiful line. Breathe in. Exhale. Elbow to knee, squeezing your belly. Find your explosive breath. We're going for another 6. And 4. 2. settle your forehead down. Let your heels rock outwards. Let your front body rest down. And reach for an extended stretch. Realigning your left and your right side. And let go again. Have a look through your hands. We're going to come into our Sphinx pose. So bring the hands to where they're comfortable. Press your elbows into your ribs and down into the mat. You can bring your feet wide. Shoulders come away from the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, lifting your head and your heart. Breathe into it. See if you can just settle your hips. Breathing in and let go. So this time we're going to push back on wide knees, bringing the feet together and then rest down. If it becomes too much for your hips and you want to just raise your head and your chest a little, you can stack your fists and just rest your forehead on your stacked fists like this. So find a place of comfort that you're able to release your tailbone down and let the back of your pelvis and the small of your spine release. And gently place the hands down onto the mat and gently come out in a way that's comfortable to you.